Stability in a business that is ever-changing is just one way to describe the Rogers Company, a Mentor-based company that's celebrating 65 years in business.
The Rogers Company this year is 65 years old, founded by Van Rogers back in 1945. He and a couple of friends of his started the company as Rogers Display Studio.
Rogers Display Studio grew into one of the most well-respected companies in the trade show industry. Van Rogers sold the business in 1972, and the company continued as the Rogers Company, designing and building trade show exhibits for clients around the world.
Rogers is basically a 3D marketing company. We design and build exhibits for all different types of customers, from obviously B2B type customers like Smuckers and Rubbermaid and people like that, but we also work with Lake Metro parks, different museums, we do lobbies, and basically we're environmental branding. We look for ways to help our clients brand themselves in all types of face-to-face marketing environments.
Everyone wants to make a good first impression, and at a trade show, what a company's booth conveys about their brand can also affect future business.
Today, more than ever, we find brand franchises, and the goal is to create a brand franchise so that your name becomes synonymous with a product. You know, if you're Smuckers, everybody knows you make jam. But if you're a small company and you're just starting out, or you're a medium-sized company that's trying to gain market share, getting your name out there, especially at trade shows, because trade shows are where buyers are coming to. It's where your potential clients are going to be. So helping our clients understand the need for branding, how it's presented physically, what gives them the best presence at a trade show, how to attract people into their booth, all of that is part of our expertise.
From design and engineering to construction and setup, the Rogers Company is an expert at creating and executing exhibits.
There are certain practical needs that you're going to have for the booth. You're going to need a reception counter. You're going to perhaps need a closet to store briefcases and things like that, or samples or collateral that you bring. But over and above that, we're going to want to know about your messages, and we want to know what you're really trying to get across to your customers at the end of the day, because that's what your show is supposed to do, is appeal to prospective customers.
Advancements in technology have affected all aspects of the trade show business, from the use of computers and software in the design process to the materials used to create the displays.
This used to be a very heavy industry, a lot of wood, a lot of laminate, a lot of painting, very heavy structure. Today, in order to keep the cost of manufacturing, the cost of shipping, the cost of setting up at a show lower than it was, or as low as possible, we've moved to different types of materials, lightweight aluminum extrusion, a lot of fabric, thinner walls, modular systems, what we call modular systems, that allow you to set up, tear down very quickly, or without any tools.
Building a trade show exhibit can be quite an investment for a company, and Rogers makes sure that the end result is worth the investment.
I believe that sustainability starts with building things that last, and that's what we do. And we have exhibits that can be used for years and years and years with minor refurbishment, minor touch-up, minor repairs. And at the same time, we have rental offerings. When we walk through the shop, you're going to see literally rows and rows of Rogers rental properties. So if a client really doesn't have the budget, or they don't want to invest in a booth this year, then you can rent from us. And we'll design you a custom rental that when you're on the show floor, nobody will know that you don't own it, and it'll look as good as the owned booth next to you.
The Rogers Company is always looking for ways to better meet the needs of their clients. Recently, they started offering a return on exhibiting service.
One of the challenges of going to a show is you get all these leads. What happens to them after the show? And for many companies, studies have shown that 70 to 80% of all leads gathered at trade shows are not followed up on. So return on exhibiting is a way to assist our clients in making sure that all of their leads at least get the information, collateral, whatever it was that was asked at the show, sent to them, and a little questionnaire that helps qualify the lead.
Expanding services, a commitment to helping customers maximize their investment, and talented and dedicated employees are just a few of the reasons the company is still going strong after 65 years.
It's such a unique industry, and it's such a unique group of people here at Rogers that I'm very honored, to be a part of this team. If you're bored in our company, you got a problem, because every day is different, every job is different, every client is different, and that always makes for a fascinating day.
If you'd like to learn more about the Rogers Company, check out their website.